Hello, my friends. This is Jeannie. I wanted to just give a little bit of an update um, on the two challenges that I am currently hosting. The one challenge is the Your Home State Pocket Letter Challenge. Um, that challenge is open until May 13th, so there's still time to send in entries. And I will link the video down below with more details. But basically, send in a pocket letter, and the theme is your home state, and you will be entered into the challenge. If you do a video response, there's a bonus entry. If you want to do um, an ATC as well, that's an additional bonus entry. And what else? ATC, pocket letter, video response. So those are the three ways that you can earn entries. There are 3 prizes, and the original challenge video will go into details about the prizes. So far I have received 3 entries, and I'm really happy about that because at the very least I have winners for the 3 prizes that I am giving away. If I get more entries, that'll be fabulous. The more entries, the merrier. um, and also, in addition to the prizes, the 3 winners will also get a pocket letter that I will make, and it will be from my home state. The theme will be my home state, which is New York. And I made those 3 pocket letters, and I will share them with you before I close out this video. And I also decided that for every person who enters the challenge will also get an ATC from me. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to be one of the 3 winners to get the ATC. Just anyone who enters and participates in the challenge will receive an ATC from me. And I made some ATCs, and I will share those with you so you can get an idea of what you can expect from me. I am also hosting a second challenge. It is the Faith, Strength, and Hope card challenge. I asked for handmade cards for my aunt who is battling throat cancer, and I think and I know needs some positive vibes. She needs, her spirits to be lifted. So I did an impromptu card challenge request, and there'll be 3 winners for that as well. I haven't received any entries for that. That challenge is opened until, again, May 13th. So there's still time to participate in that, and I'll link that below. And I'll also, in that video, you'll see what the prizes are. So hopefully I'll get some entries for that. So that being said, let me share with you the 3 pocket letters that I made for the 3 prize winners of the challenge. So this is the first one. Okay. And the theme is totally New York. I mean, I ride the subways every day. I've been riding the subway system to and from work for over 17 years now. I've worked in the city. I've lived in different parts of New York. I've lived in Bronx. I lived in Brooklyn. I lived just about everywhere. We have family in Brooklyn. Okay, my work takes me to Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, New York, Staten Island. I'm all over the place. So I love this city. And for me, a big part of it is the public or mass transit system. And it's all about signs and getting from point A to B in the quickest, fastest, most efficient way possible without killing someone during a rush hour commute. Isn't that horrible? But it's the God's honest truth. Sometimes, oh my gosh, the things you see on the subways. But anywho, so here's the pocket letter that I made. And this so reminds me of New York, the skyscrapers, the signs, the Big Apple, that's what we're known as, okay? The Metro card, the subways, not the subways, the yellow cabs, Broadway shows, the coffee, okay, from the coffee carts. Am I saying coffee funny? I don't know. I feel it sounds funny. And the Statue of Liberty. Okay. And here we have the Chrysler Building and the Empire State Building. Okay. And this is a stamp. This is a stamp. Is it still out? Is the stamp still out? Oh, I don't know what I did with the stamp. Let's see. Can I find the stamp? No, I don't know where I put the stamp. If I find the stamp, I will show it to you. But right now, I don't know where it is. This is a stamp that I use to stamp the center pocket. And if you live or work in the city, you know that we have two free publications. The Metro, I think it's called Metro News, and the AM New York. Okay, these are two free newspapers that you can pick up as you are entering the subway system. And one of the things I love about, I think it's the AM one that has this, is they have this one little blurb on a page. It's called Chirp About It, and they feature tweets made by New Yorkers, and some of the tweets are some of the funniest things ever. And so, since I love that, I started cutting them out and saving them in anticipation of making these pocket letters. Now, the A, the 3, the 4, 3 trains, 3 lines, the red, the blue, and the green line that I ride pretty much every day without fail. So I thought I would feature those. Okay, and let's see. Here's one of the tweets. This whole living in New York, barely making rent, spending every cent on student loans diet is really doing wonders. Stuck for the second time today for a sick passenger. Woman next to me pulled a slice of cold pizza out of a Ziploc in her purse, only in New York. I have seen it happen. I've seen people eating all sorts of things on the subway. I don't eat on the subway, not my thing, but I've seen people do it. So that's the front of the pocket letter. And what I did, each pocket, I inked up with some distress ink just to give it some interest. And the seam of this pocket letter is, again, keeping with the subway theme, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and the Bronx. 4 of my favorite boroughs. And the red, the blue, and the green line. 3 of the most popular in my book, anyway. Okay, and then the back, I can show you the back because I'm not showing the goodies. What I did was I took a New York City subway map. I took a New York subway map and I hacked it up, cut it up, and used that to decorate the back of the pocket letter. So here we have Manhattan prominently featured. Okay, and this, in part, I'm sure it will be covered up with goodies once I get those goodies in. But I'm not showing the goodies because I want that to be a surprise. So that's pocket letter number 1. Okay. And here's pocket letter number 2. Similar idea, just different colors. Okay, here we have that stamp again. I used some alpha stickers. The Big Apple. That's a puffy apple sticker. Yellow cab. Okay. This is the Empire State Building. I used some flatback pearls, NYC, some washi to trim the edge, some bling. Okay, another pocket featuring some of the signs that I see pretty much on a daily basis. Statue of Liberty, love that lady. Those hot dog carts all over the place. Hot dogs, pretzel carts. Oh my goodness, they are all over the place. I don't eat from those things. Okay, I think the nickname for those carts, dirty dogs. Because you got water, dirty water floating, the hot dog, whatever. I'm not going to gross anyone out, but I don't eat from those things. Never have, never will. but I see a lot of tourists eating from them. I guess, you know, gotta experience it. This is another stamp that I stamped across two of the pockets, and I don't know what I did with those stamps. Honestly, my desk is a hot mess right now. My craft desk is a hot mess because I have a couple of things, more than a couple, like 3-4 things going on at the same time, which is a total violation of my rule. It's usually one project at a time, but I have so many things that need to get done, I need to violate that rule and I have several projects going. The end result, hot mess on my desk. Here are more of those chirp about it tweets and more of these stickers with the different subway lines. Okay, and let's see, let me read you let me read you one of these. This is a good one, and it's so true. Only in New York, only in NYC do you have to bribe your taxi driver with $1 to not hit a pedestrian. OMG. Crazy cabbies here. Okay, and so that's the front, and again, here's the back. Okay, and again, I trimmed the edge with washi. So I love the way it turned out. That's pocket letter number 2. And pocket letter number 3. This is the third one. Okay, we have more of the chirp about it. Let's see, this one is 2 things. This one is true. 2 things you can always depend on: taxes and 7 train signal problems. It's always signal problems in the city. It's just ridiculous. Subway system it tests your patience. It really does. We have another hot dog cart here. Some more sign stickers. Here we have the sewer caps, or the subway sewer top, the Big Apple, some more stickers, the Statue of Liberty, Broadway. Here we have the Empire State Building, the horse carriages in Central Park, Rockefeller Center. Of course, we have Yankee Stadium and Shea Stadium. And these stickers, I actually picked up at the New York City store that is in Lower Manhattan. They have a little store down by the courthouses where you can go in and buy a lot of New York. They have everything in there as obviously New York themed. And so I just went in there one day and picked up a couple of sticker packs, and that's where most of these stickers came from. Was excited about using that. And the chirp about it, you know, that's from a free publication, so that didn't cost me much. The washi tape I already had, okay? And the paper is part of a girls rock glam paper pack that I've had forever and a day. So I was glad to use that. The subway maps, I mean, I just picked up a free subway map every day on my way in to work and on my way out. So I had plenty of maps to work with. So much so I use some of that for my ATCs. So that's the third pocket letter. And I love the way that turned out. Okay. Then I have the ATCs. I made some ATCs. When I cut the paper for my pocket letters, I use a 12 by 12 size piece of cardstock, and I cut it down to 10 by 10.5, and that leaves me with, let's see, 12 2.5 by 3.5 squares that I can use for pocket letters. I only use 9 for the pocket letters, obviously, because there are only 9 pockets. So I took the extra squares and I used them to make ATCs. So in this case, because it is a Your Home State pocket letter challenge, I decided to do a Your Home State theme ATC. And my home state, again, being New York, that's the theme I went with. At the New York store that I went to, they had a pack of Kleenex. See if I can find one I didn't hack into. They had a pack of Kleenex tissue, right? Yeah, I hacked into that one too. Okay, here's the Kleenex. So I got a pack of this Kleenex tissue, right? And I loved it. The graphics are gorgeous. Look at that. Right? Beautiful. So I hacked these things up and I used my Mod Podge. Okay. And I made some ATCs. Okay. And I love the feel of these. The end feel is almost like a leather type texture. I love it. So I used the tissue and a couple of layers of the Mod Podge, and I thought they turned out beautiful. Then I cut out the word New York from some of the tissue. Anything that said New York on it, I cut it out from the different pieces of tissue, and I stuck it to the card as well. So I mean, it's if the sign didn't make it obvious, you know, and the silhouette in the background of the Brooklyn Bridge, and if that didn't let you know, make clear that this was a New York theme ATC, that definitely will. I love New York. And the back of the ATC is some of the extra pieces of the subway map that I had left over. So I'm not sure if I'm finished with the ATC. I might want to do a little extra to it, but I haven't decided yet. So there's one theme, okay, and let's see, and some of them also have the Statue of Liberty. So I love the way it turned out, and I made quite a few of them. So I figured, you know, for those who enter, you will receive one of these ATCs, and if I have extra left over, then yay for me, I can swap. But I love the way they turned out. Okay, and like I said, the only thing I haven't decided is if I want to leave them this way or add more. I'm not sure. I guess something to think about. I still have time. So there you have it, folks. There's the update, and I'm sorry that the video is a little lengthy. Didn't realize I had so much to say and so much to show, but I showed you what I made, and I hope you participate. There's still time. You have until May 13th to send in your entries, and the prizes are really cool. I think anyway that they're fun, and you get an ATC from me and a pocket letter. If you win, you'll get an ATC just for entering. So again, prize packages, pocket letters, and ATCs for the winners, and for anybody who enters, you get an ATC at the very least. So thank you for visiting. I hope you participate, and I hope you continue to visit my channel and enjoy my videos. Until next time, bye bye.